Hi, I'm Mandy Maxwell. I'm a trained professional pastry chef, and I'm going to teach you how to make dark chocolate brownies with mascarpone and heavy cream. To start, we're going to put 3 eggs right into our KitchenAid. Make sure you use the paddle attachment there. And then 1.5 cups of sugar. Pull that down, lock it into place, and we're going to go on about speed 4 here. Get it nice and incorporated. Now, in this, I have all of my dry, which is 3/4 flour, 3/4 of a cup of cocoa butter, cocoa powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then I have 3 sticks of room temperature butter. If you know that you're going to be making brownies the day before, go ahead and pull that out overnight, because what you want is that really nice, smooth, almost mayo texture of butter. Now that my eggs and sugar are nice and incorporated, we're going to add about 1/3 of our dry mixture right into there. Put it back on. Now be careful because it's going to splash up at you, so don't go too fast. We're going to wait till that gets nice and incorporated, and we're going to take about 1/3 of our butter mixture. We're going back and forth here so that our batter never breaks and it always stays homogeneous. That's nice and incorporated now. Oops. So we're just going to add about 1/3 of that butter. While you're doing that, scrape down the sides just to make sure you get any of that loose cocoa powder. Back on. And now we're just going to repeat until all of our ingredients are gone. So now inside your KitchenAid, it should really look like a brownie mix. And our last little bit is just going to be 3/4 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. If you're really a big fan of milk chocolate, go ahead and switch that out for milk chocolate. It's totally fine. Time for the baking. So your oven should be on at about 350. You can pour this straight into a pan and make a full size, or you can do what I love to do and bake it in cupcake molds. If you like the outside crunchy bit of the brownie, don't line these at all. If you really love the center of the brownie, the gooey fudginess, go ahead and line them with cupcakes and you can get both those effects without ever having to cut it. So this is an ice cream scoop that I'm using, and it's a great disher because you don't have to get your hands dirty. Pretty much just 1 full scoop right into your cupcakes and you're good. This makes about 24 cupcake-sized brownies. All right. Now these bake at 325 for around 17 minutes or until they're done. What that means is this. I'll let you know. So these are done, just coming out. Now you can tell that they're kind of separating themselves from the pan. There's a sure sign that they're ready. And then just stick it with a toothpick to make sure. Now when the toothpick comes out, if it looks like melted chocolate, you're fine, because remember we put in those chocolate chips. If it looks like wet brownie mix, then put them in for another couple of minutes and you're good. Once it's nice and cool, you can just pop them right out. No need to cut. And this is how you make your dark chocolate brownie. Next, I'll show you how to make your mascarpone heavy cream frosting. For the mascarpone heavy cream frosting, we're going to use the same KitchenAid with paddle attachment. Put 1 container of 250 grams of mascarpone. You can get this at Whole Foods or any specialty grocery store. Put it straight in there. To that, we're going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and the juice of 1/2 of a lemon. Make sure when you squeeze it, you put your fingers over it. That way we don't get any of those seeds in there. That's not tasty on a brownie. Put it down, lock it in, turn it on. I like to do everything at a low to medium speed just because I don't like to get really messy. Then gradually bring it back up to high. You're going to see this is going to incorporate a lot of air. It's going to start to look like buttercream. All right. Once it's nice and smooth and looks just like buttercream, go ahead and put it into a piping bag with whatever tip you want. And then just go and pipe a nice generous amount right on top of that brownie. I'm Mandy Maxwell, and this is how to make dark chocolate brownies with mascarpone and heavy cream.